Alright everybody, welcome back to some more Roblox Ed Forces. Today we are going to be talking about the new update. I am using OBS, so this might sound a little bit different than you guys are used to. I am joined here by Bismarck. Let's say hello.
Hello.
And we are going to be talking about the new update, which should be coming out, what, August 4th, I think they said?
Yeah.
And so we're going to be talking about that a little bit. This is kind of more of a podcast style, but you know, whatever, we can just do kind of a little bit longer of a video, I hope, for you guys. So we'll see how that ends up going. I'm not doing too well. I am doing 10 and 10. That is sad.
Oh boy, I'm going 4 and 4, dude.
So the first post that I have here, here, let me see if I can pop this up here. So we have new map revamps in Operation Locker Stylus map. So it looks like here is the new Locker map. From what no, this isn't Locker. This is Highway Lot. It looks really cool. It looks winterish, which is kind of cool. And then this looks like the Operations map. I can't tell.
The new operation map looks fairly cool, but kind of confusing at the same time.
Yeah, and we don't have too many posts on it. I mean, we have like, I think 4, and they don't really show a lot. Yeah, it looks okay. I definitely do think we need more maps. And like, you remember how I was saying a few days ago how we should do where we have basically, my idea was, so we have 3-week test time or more, like we could do 3 or 4 weeks. So the first week the map is released, or yeah, we'll just stick with the map. So the map is released, you know, for a community made map. We can find all the glitches and stuff like that. Week 2, all the glitches are fixed, or all the little changes that we want are kind of fixed during the week. And then week 3, all we do is vote, and we get to see if the map gets to stay, if it replaces another map, what goes on there. And that would either be on Reddit or on the actual game or something like that. I don't know. I don't know what you think about that.
Sounds like a good idea. Fairly basic.
I think that it would allow for a lot more of the community to step in. Like, I think that's probably one of the biggest problems, is the community can't really do anything.
Yeah, that is true. Because players only get a few days to test things out.
Yeah, because you're not on the Reddit site, are you?
No, I'm not right now.
Yeah, because I'm on the Reddit site, and you know, they really do a lot of stuff on that, but they don't do anything else on any other things, which is kind of annoying, I think, especially if you were to be doing some other stuff. Then here, sorry you guys, I'm gonna open up a few tabs. I did not have that all set up. Let me open up these. So our next is an idea for the M416 and the HK416 family. So there's, I think, 3 guns here. So the first is the M416, which would be a rank 31 carbine. Damage, they say, would be 31 to 19. That's a pretty big drop. Yeah, 31 up close, and then 19 far away.
That's not that bad.
That's not that bad, but that's more closer to the
SMGs?
Yeah, to the SMGs and the AK-12U, which is not a great gun.
It's good for up close, I guess. Personally, yeah. I wouldn't use it.
I don't ever use it. I got a cool skin, and that was the only reason why I used it for a little while. But I think that resembles too much of that. Then we have another one here, which would be the M417, which they say would be a rank 83 battle rifle. Damage 37 to 30.
Oh, that's okay.
That's pretty good for a battle rifle. It's kind of still on the lower side. Rate of fire is 600. Is that just as fast as the Scar H? I think that is.
It's similar, but it's not exactly dead center straight, of course.
No. I mean, I like the Scar H. It's just, it's not fast enough, I think. But that's just how the gun is, you know. Let's check out the Scar H. Scar H has a 625, so it would be slower.
It's slightly faster.
Yeah, which is, it would be faster than the AG-3 and fast, a little bit slower than the FAL. So it would be just above the AG-3. Muzzle velocity 2200. The range is 120 to 180. But they say the recoil would be lowest in the class. So 1.1 torso multiplier and 1.4 head multiplier. And they said it would just be another battle rifle, which I think we actually do need some battle rifles. We're pretty lacking on those. You know,
we have like 4.
Yeah. And with the new FAL, like, I don't know. The FAL is okay. It's not great.
I say it has too much recoil and flash.
Oh gosh, yeah. And
Probably weak, but
yeah. The reason why I think it's so weak is because of the recoil. Like, if you semi-auto it, it will kill a person in 2-3 shots. Same with the AG-3, 2-3 shots semi-auto. That's why I think. Oh yeah, that's why I think that they should be put into the semi-automatic category, just because of how powerful they are, or the DMR category. What did I say? The semi-automatic category? God.
Yeah. Jeez.
I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. I'm crazy. Now at the end of this round, we won. Thank you.
How did we win, man? I don't know how.
I don't know. I wasn't even playing half the time. And then for the last gun would be the M27 IAR, and it would be a rank 135 LMG.
Yes, more rank 100 guns, please.
Yeah, that'd be great. Damage 29 to 21. That's really low.
Weak. Yeah.
Because how strong is the Colt LMG? Because that's the weakest. 35 to 19. Wow. That's really weak.
Well, okay, that's just the damage. What about all the other things?
The rate of fire is 900, which is a little bit higher. Yeah, that's actually pretty good.
I guess that balances things out.
The capacity is 30. 30 and 210. So you have a lot of extra mags. LMG.
LMG.
He says that the weapon would be similar to the L86 in the sense that it is a bit heavier than an assault rifle.
I can tell.
So 1.0 torso, 1.4 times head. Recoil low, mostly horizontal. So that would be a weapon to put a muzzle brake on.
That would be.
Yeah. I think that would be probably the best of them. Oh, you just killed me. How rude.
My bad. You just spawn on someone, you're like, oh man.
I know. Somebody says problems I got with Phantom Forces, and this was a big long list, and they just basically went into the maps, and they were kind of talking about how a lot of the maps, I think I sent you this one, how a lot of the maps were just kind of copies of other ones from like Battlefield or from Call of Duty, which I think totally makes sense why they do it, but they should definitely be making their own maps.
Unique maps, yes.
And one thing that they also talked about in this was that if they were to make their own maps, they could still use aspects of the other maps, you know, like they could use
here and there, but don't like straight copy, copy, just normal.
And that's why I like Crane Sight and stuff like that. It's kind of its own thing, and Mirage is just a copy of Crane Sight, just enlarged. But
a copy of Crane Sight revamped. I missed that.
Oh yeah. I loved Crane Sight revamped.
Don't know why they removed it.
That was a pretty good one. Sorry if you guys hear any background noise. I don't know what is going on in my household. But so they were kind of talking about some of the different maps. So they said that Desert Storm is the best map.
I say they're too wrong.
I kind of agree with that. I kind of also disagree with that. They said, you know, it's kind of equal because you've got all the different things that you want. You got close quarter battles. You've got sniper places. You know, I think that's actually a good point. It does have a lot of equal stuff in it.
Very mixed, and I don't know how you say it, but very mixed.
Yeah, very mixed styles of gameplay, I guess we could say. I really do like playing close quarters. I find that it gets me the most points. I don't know about you.
Same. Oh yeah, same. Close quarters. Ooh.
Yeah. I mean, you can just totally get a ton of kills, especially when you're playing like Hill or something like that. Like you can get a buttload of points. That's an industry term, by the way. I'm just joking. Suburba, yeah, I definitely agree with this person. So they said that it is the biggest problem. I agree with that too. Yeah, because it's really weird. So they said you got long distance snipers, close quarter fights, as well as place objects. They're saying that you get surprised too easily. Like grenades in that central place, it's way too hard to take the hill. If you're defending it, or if you're taking it, it's really hard to.
Yeah, too many campers, especially right below the treehouse. Just really bad.
Yeah, and all you have to do is just throw grenades in, and nobody can access it.
You get instant kills. Yeah, it's really bad.
I think that definitely does need to be changed. There either needs to be more cover. The hill could go up in the treehouse.
Ooh, that might not be a good idea, because since there's gonna be loads of campers there, no one can really go up there. I mean, yes, you can throw frags and all the people up there, but it's just.
What about this? What happens if on the roofs and stuff like that, if they connect them so that way they can all go into the treehouse, and that would be where it would. Where the hill would be.
It's sort of weird, but it could work, because
I think that would be better than where the hill already is, and if the hill was just up there. Come on. What finger gun? You're dead, son. They said Metro. I think that Metro has a big problem with spawn camping.
Oh yeah, just you go up one of the escalators, you instantly die. It's so bad.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're doing a revamp version. I saw a video about it.
Yeah, they should be. I really do hope. I mean, Metro's the only one that hasn't gotten a reskin.
Or well, besides the Halloween update.
Yeah, the Halloween update. But all that they did was switch up the lights and make it darker in that one.
You're right.
So it's not like it was a big revamp, or anything. And then we have Mall. Mall, I think, is actually a good map.
Yeah. It's more of the close quarters, but some people like to snipe on it. And I can see why they like to snipe on it.
Yeah, it's definitely good for sniping. Like, if it's team deathmatch, you just take that tower. It's pretty fun. But
it is.
It's also kind of annoying because then you have to go try to take them out and stuff, which can be a bit of a hassle. But, it still will kind of even out, and it's easy to kind of figure out who's gonna win, or it's harder to figure out who's gonna win, I should say, because
one thing I want in the mall map, I think, is able to go up on the crane.
Yeah,
you never were able to go up on the crane in the original place, but it would be a cool idea if you could. I mean, I don't know what good or bad it will do. Just trying it and then see what the response on the players is. Couldn't do.
And I think another way to get up on the crane, because then it would just be an annoying climb, is how there's that one crate that crane holds up.
Yeah.
It would be cool if they angled that so that way you could hop up onto that, and then you could hop up on top of the crane.
Oh yeah, you could climb the rope. Oh man.
Yeah. I think that would be pretty cool. It would just allow for another way up, and a flank, because that map does not have enough flanks.
Yeah.
It's a pain to try to figure out your flank. Oh, I just hit the mic. My bad.
Ow.
Crane site, they said it's pretty good. I think that crane site's fine at the moment.
I guess. Nothing too much.
Oh my gosh, I'm getting lag. I think that it's okay. I don't really know. I liked when there were 2 cranes, but that was when the map was bigger. That
was crane site revamp. That was a good map.
I think what they should do is, how like on this map that we're currently playing, Warehouse, how they have the 2 different maps. Yeah? I think that they should do that for crane site.
Oh yeah, you're right. That would be a good idea.
Yeah, because then that would make it not as OP for just one team to take the hill or whatever. It would kind of even out the odds, per se. I don't know. I think that would be kind of cool, because they already, I don't know if they still have that map. But again, they do need to do some more of the testing and stuff like that. So that's my idea. Warehouse, I think, is a great map because of CQB, close quarter battles.
And long range.
And long range, yeah. I think that it's fun. The only problem though is on team deathmatch. If you're Ghost, you cannot ever win. You just easily
you have a low chance, but it's just really hard.
Yeah, like it's really hard to not get spawn camped since it's just so easy. And I also, I don't know what my thought is, but the oh, what is it? The this building here on my screen, I don't know. It's the one to the center that just has the one staircase. I like how on the smaller map, how they have the second staircase on the other side. I like that. I think that's a really good idea to have.
Well, I haven't played on the second map in a while, so I don't know.
Oh yeah, I haven't played that one in a few weeks. Ruins, I personally don't like the changes that they did. Have you played it since they changed it a bit?
Oh, they changed it? I didn't feel a change.
Yeah, they made it really hard to get up to the sniping places.
Oh, that changed. Oh, that changed. I kind of like it because every time we go there, it's just constantly people going up. You'll be like, oh, 3 kills. So it kind of balances things out. I personally don't like it, but personally also like it as well.
I don't like it because it's impossible if a sniper's up there and you can't get them, but they can get your team down below. You cannot go up and flank them. There's only just that one way up, and they can easily guard it, which is really annoying.
Unless you go on the other one, the other rafter thing, and snipe back.
Yeah,
which is gonna be difficult because they're gonna see you on the ladder.
Yeah.
So I think they should change that. Yeah. Maybe at least add another way up.
Yeah, they should either add another way up or make it so that way that doesn't really happen, or just make it that far away side that can do it. I don't really know though. That it's kind of a tricky thing to fix because I don't think there's any good way to do it. Honestly, until I actually see a good way, you know. But I don't think that there's any good way to do it. I think whatever way will either make it too OP for the people attacking the snipers, or will make it way too easy for the snipers to get attacked unless they take it out, honestly.
Alright.
Then Rovlin 911. It's a pretty good map. I like how it's kind of just an assault rifle map, you know, assault rifle LMG sniper, which I think is pretty fun. You can use SMGs. I usually use the P90 on it. That's just my personal preference.
I wish the P90 got buffed. I wish the P90 did 27 damage instead of 25. I can see why they made it so weak since the ammo, like it has so much ammo, but I still wanted to do a bit more damage.
Yeah, because it shoots a 5.7, right? 5.7.
I don't remember. I currently can't remember.
It's an FN, so it shoots a 5.7, which is a pistol rifle round. So it's basically a rifle round the size of a pistol. For those of you guys that do not know what that round is, it's really tiny, and that's what allows the P90 to have so much ammo in it. Now, I believe there are other models and variants of the P90 that do have just 9mm, but they can't carry as many, which I think would be cool to have if that's even real. I don't know though. Again, I don't know. I think that would be an interesting concept to have. Wow, we are really losing.
You're losing? I feel like we're losing.
No, you guys are at 316. We're at 76.
Oh, okay. I'm talking about like kills and stuff. You guys are like destroying us by kills.
Yeah, we are.
Okay, I'm dead. Oh yeah, I knew it.
I like how I haven't really been even active this round, but
I know.
Yeah.
Non-active, 36 kills. And
22 deaths. Now, let's see. Dunes. Dunes is basically Desert Storm.
But
you know,
weird, I guess.
Yeah, it's just got a lot more terrain to it. And I personally like that. Oh, really? I think it's okay. I don't like how if you're playing Hill or Flare Dome.
Oh yeah, Hill
it's just
when it's
grenades.
Down there, oh my god.
Yeah.
It's
just
so
grenades.
bad.
Yeah.
So many campers as well.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of places to camp, and that's probably one of my least favorite reasons to play it. It's still fun, but it's just not as fun, I personally think.
I wish the Fallen Water Tower, they made a version where it was standing, not the tiny one, but like that same Fallen one, but like, I guess not Fallen.
Yeah. And then did you ever play Dust or Bust? Whoa, I just got super launched. Did you ever play
Dust or
the
Bust?
Dust 2 or whatever it's called? Yeah, it was
I
basically
love that map.
yeah, it was basically ripped from CS:GO. Really good. I liked what they did to the map. I thought it was a really
Yeah, they put
well
Dust
done
1 and
map.
2 together. The only thing that was bad about it was, have you played it on King of the Hill?
Yeah, I played it briefly. Yeah, that was pretty bad.
Okay, so you know that one part, I don't know what it's called, but you can climb up a ladder on this top part.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
it's like a tower. You can't shoot out of it, but it's like anyone can spawn on you and drop down and just kill everyone in the hill. It's so bad.
Yeah, that was a
You can't
pretty bad
throw-
location.
Your grenades can't go all the way up there. You try to aim up and you just can't shoot them. So it's a really bad thing for that tower to be there.
Yeah, they should either move the tower or they should put the hill in a different location. But I think if they moved the tower, I think that could be really, I don't know, not as OP or something like that. But
Yes.
I think that it's actually a cool idea if you were able to shoot out of it or something. But you could
Or
be
you
a
can shoot back
spotter.
in.
Yeah, like you could make a position just for that. Like just as a spotter. Oh, I'm gonna spot everybody over here or something like that, and just be able to find
Oh, yeah.
where all the
Talking
enemies
about
are.
spotting, the pressing E thing is just really weird. So I wish I would add something like, I don't remember what game was it. I heard it from someone in Battlefield about spotting goggles or something.
Yeah,
So you
so
would use those on equipment or something, because the equipment's been like empty for like, I don't know, a load of months. So if they would update just to add, I don't know, some binoculars, that would be cool.
So in Battlefield 4, they had a few different attachments. I believe they had a laser sight that would allow you to spot, or not, something like a laser sight that would allow you to track your enemies. That like every time you shot somebody, it would track them, or once you press E or something like that, or it would let you press E, then you could spot them. They had binoculars, and they also had a scope, which was pretty nice. That kind of little variation really helped, I personally thought, because I used to play Battlefield 4. I almost said Borderlands 4. Wrong game.
I never got the chance to play it. Parents never let me get gun games, so it was a difficult life for me.
Yeah. Highway Lot, I think that's actually a pretty fun map, personally.
Oh, I love that map.
Yeah. I think it's much better for higher ranks than lower ranks. Because like you'll see lower ranks, they'll just run around out in this middle, and you're like, that's not the place for you to be. The next thing that we have, we're gonna go over this because we've already been through about 2 matches, and we'll probably do a part 2 to this. We have new sniper scope ideas. So somebody has the XLT multi-X rectile scope for 1,000 kills. I don't know what that would be. If it would be a 6x scope, an 8x scope, or something like that.
Oh yeah, talking about scopes, they should add more scopes. Like in PUBG, you get like 2 times, 4 times. Yeah, they should add
3
more
times.
scopes.
They definitely do need to add more scopes. I like the standard scopes now. I think that they're pretty good. They're definitely better than what they used to be. What they used to be was awful. And now they are, I don't know, this guy looks like he has some pretty cool ideas. The next scope is going to be the Voodoo, VUDU, 2.5 to 10 times scope for 1,200 kills.
1,200, that is a good amount.
That's a lot, yeah. That's the thing though, are these scopes worth to get those kills, or is it more worth just to buy it? And I think that'll be...
Yeah, talk about buying. They should make scopes or attachments or guns that are only buyable, so there were another use for credits instead of just buying guns.
Yeah.
Or cases.
I think that would be... Oh, you're using AN? I'll use AN.
I never used this gun. It's my, like, I don't know, 6th time actually using this gun.
I have 98 kills on mine.
Oh, okay. I have like 100 something.
It's a headshot machine, though.
I know.
So, then the other one is any scope plus thermal scope is 5,000 kills. 5,000.
Thermal scope, like could you see through walls?
No, so what a thermal scope would allow you to do is it would just kind of show people, like it would just be a different version to see color. So you would
basically similar to a ballistic tracker.
Yeah, except for you would see in a more grainy kind of look, so it wouldn't be too OP. It would just look a little different. That would probably go in the other category, or maybe like a Sight 2 or something like that. I don't know if that would work, but you know, having like a second sight or the other category, I think that could be a pretty good category to put that in. Then what?
I'm just saying split things up, so it would be a good idea.
Yeah, because we only have the 4 attachments. Well, Battlefield had optics. I think they had like underbarrel 1, grips, and then they had barrel and other, which I think should happen. You know, something like that. That could be kind of helpful.
And like you have more lasers, flashlight. I like the flashlight idea. Just if it was more effective, it would be cool. And darker places, so the flashlight would actually work.
I think that would definitely be better. Because the flashlights are just unusable and they're really glitchy because of how they're used. Yeah. And then we have, it looks like a few more scopes. So we have the B17 3.2 to 17 times 50 rifle scope.
That's a long name.
I know, it's a mouthful. They said 3,000 kills because it's OP.
Well, what does it do?
I don't know. Maybe it zooms in really, really far. I think that would be probably the biggest thing. I don't know. I don't know what else it would be.
So just basically a sniper scope, I guess.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Like a really extreme sniper scope. That's what it sounds like. Then we have the SUSAT scope.
SUSAT, heard of it.
Yeah, I've heard of that one. I don't really know much about it. And then we have, and that would be at 1,500 kills. Then we have the Elkin Spectre scope. It's Spectre and then DR attached to it. I don't know what that means. Yeah, it's kind of a weird name. And then we have the and then that's it. But that would be at 700 kills. So I don't really know what that would do. I think that would be really nice because we only have the VCOG scope and then the standard sniper scope. I think that would be probably the nicest of all of the stuff that we would have. Just because we need more attachments, I think, and Shay is working on more attachments, which I think is great. Which actually, let me go into. Oh, did I not? Hold on. There's one other thing, real quick, you guys. So Shay is also working on a new scope. It's called the RDS, and so I'm gonna just read this. So on the spreadsheet list, it lists another Battlefield attachment, the HD. -33. This site is based on the Trulo RDS, a budget RDS site, so in very much the same vein as the Coyote site. So it's going to be basically oh gosh, I'm really zoomed into my weapon. I think that would be nice because we don't have really red dots per se, and we could use another that looks like the Coyote site, but I think we need
the Coyote site.
Yeah, the Coyote site is nice, but I think if it just wasn't so thin, it would be fine.
Really? I found it like perfect. I can long range that thing better than an ACOG or a VCOG.
That's true, but I think it's just it looks too thin. Like, if you accidentally hit it or something like that, it would just instantly break.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah. But that's my thought on it. I think that we could use some other sights and scopes. I'm really open to any attachment that comes on, unless it really is pretty bad. But that's gonna be it for this episode. So I don't really know what to title this. Upcoming update, upcoming ideas. But that's gonna be it. So thank you guys so much for joining us. Please like, comment, and subscribe. So he is going to be on my new secret thing that's going to be coming up. If you guys have heard of that, on my channel. I will be coming out with an update video, I believe, on Friday, August something, about what happened.
I probably won't be either.
No, it'll just be between me and the fans. that'll be just between me and the fans, and we're going to be talking about what happened to the Discord server. You know, stuff that.
Oh boy, the Discord server. I was there for it, man. Oh man, it was hectic.
Yeah. So that's what we'll be going over on Friday. I'll look into all the details and stuff like that. So yeah, that'll be that. But thank you guys once again. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I died right at the end there. And I will catch you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Later.
Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Whoops. All right.
Oh man.
See you guys for real.